The ancient Devil King was the strongest on the continent, and all of his knowledge was passed down in a book that was broken down throughout the world. Now this book is in the hands of the Magic Emperor, Zhuo Yifan. But news of this book coming into the Magic Emperor's possession has leaked out, and now fighters from all across the realm seek to reclaim the book. Zhuo Yifan's disciple, Zhou Chang, comes to warn him that fighters from all across the realm have surrounded their castle. But the Magic Emperor is not worried, as he states even the 7 emperors are no match for his strength. Upon going outside, the Magic Emperor is confronted by a slew of soldiers who've come to reclaim the book and maybe even his life. But the Magic Emperor laughs, as he knows they are no match for him. In a flash, the Magic Emperor effortlessly takes down several warriors as if it was child's play. As the Magic Emperor is confronted by the other 7 emperors, he laughs at their folly as he knows they are no match for him. Nevertheless, the other 7 emperors are here to reclaim the Book of 9 Secret. They offer to spare the life of the Magic Emperor, but he states why bother, as even together you guys are no match for me. The 7 emperors try to appeal to the Magic Emperor's sense of humanity, as they would like to reclaim the book without bloodshed. But the Magic Emperor honestly doesn't give a fuck. Even his disciple Zhou Chang is trying to talk him down. The Magic Emperor refuses, and next thing you know, he's impaled through the back with a sword. The Magic Emperor is stunned to find the traitor is none other than Zhou Chang, his own disciple. As the Magic Emperor is impaled, he starts to die, but even in death, he can't help but laugh hysterically, because now he's going to destroy everything, including the Book of 9 Secret. The Magic Emperor self-destructs, presumably decimating everything within its radius. But the Magic Emperor is not done yet, as his soul manages to make its way to the body of a dying boy. Through the power of rebirth, this is now his new body. But as the Magic Emperor is trying to get acclimated to his new body, he's ambushed by a pack of wolves. The Magic Emperor seemingly hits him with a death stare and forces the wolves to retreat. Now, as the Magic Emperor makes his way through the forest, he spots a dying man calling out for Zhou Fan to save him. The Magic Emperor comes to the conclusion that Zhou Fan was the owner of this body he now possesses. He also makes the deduction that Zhou Fan's power is only in the 2nd layer. So the Magic Emperor proceeds to use his ability Drain Touch to steal the power from this soldier who's already on his dying legs. Drain Touch is an ability of the Book of 9 Secret. Drain Touch is one of the devil's highest techniques that takes the soul and the strength and grants it to the user. But you have to work hard to process it so there's no rejection from the soul. After draining the soldier, the Magic Emperor ki blasts a boulder out of existence to test out his newfound power. Now the Magic Emperor starts moving through the forest as his overall goal is to regain his power, but as he's moving through the forest, he senses something odd. The Magic Emperor observes Peng Tongling, head guardian of the Lu family, as he's defending the princess against a group of bandits. Now the bandits are led by Sun Guanjia, who are supposed to work in tandem with the Lu family. But now they seek to kill the princess of the Lu family for political reasons. The Magic Emperor heads off as it's none of his business, but he gets this startling pain in his chest as he comes to the realization that he is bound to the Lu family through heart magic. As it turns out, Zhou Fan is a slave that is bound to the Lu family from the time he was young. He has sworn to protect the Lu family, but he was too weak to do so. The Magic Emperor is pissed as instead of accomplishing his original mission, he is now bound by this condition he must fulfill. The Magic Emperor heads back to the bandits to intervene, as he cannot allow any harm to come to the Lady of the Lu family. The Magic Emperor confronts Sun Guanjia, but he's skeptical of an all-out battle as they have a large key between the group. With his sensory abilities, the Magic Emperor can detect that even the weakest amongst the group is in the 6th layer. So the Magic Emperor does not want to risk an all-out battle right here. Now Miss Lady Lu doesn't realize how strong Zhuo Yifan has gotten, so she offers her life in exchange for his. But Sun Guanjia is hearing none of it, as he tells his goon to kill him first. Now this guy is in the 7th layer, so the Magic Emperor knows he only has one shot at this. But in one swift motion, the Magic Emperor disarms him and then takes his blade and cuts him in half. The Magic Emperor then proceeds to beeline it towards the Lady of the Lu family and her little brother, as he needs to get them out of harm's way. Unfortunately, that left Peng Tongling to cover their escape, which he'd gladly do to protect the Lady of the Lu family. Now, as the Magic Emperor gets Miss Lady Lu and her brother out of harm's way, Miss Lady demands that she be dropped. So at the behest of Miss Lady Lu, the Magic Emperor proceeds to drop her right on her ass. Now remember, Zhuo Yifan is actually a slave to the Lu family, so as the little boy proceeds to give him an earful by calling him a slave dog, Zhuo Yifan takes the liberty of knocking the little boy across the room. The princess tells Zhuo Yifan he's too much, as she doesn't know what the hell's gotten into him. But the Magic Emperor has more pressing issues, as he needs to figure out a game plan to kill the bandits that were coming after them earlier. The princess tells Zhuo Yifan and her little brother to retreat while she leads the bandits away, but the Magic Emperor refuses, as he takes them to the perfect fighting location in order to kill the bandits. But the Magic Emperor needs something to amplify his power, so he tells Miss Lady Lu to hand over the Spirit Stone on her finger. Miss Lady Lu reluctantly hands it over, but she tells the Magic Emperor that that ring is a family treasure, and if he lies to her, she's not going to let him go. Zhuo Yifan tells these two to wait here as he sets off into the forest to put their plan into motion. Zhuo Yifan finds a location in the forest that is in the form of a natural large array. He just needs to put the magic touches on it. Zhuo Yifan uses his power to open the 9 remote ghost gates. Then as the evil spirits come quarreling forth, he imbues the ring with their power. As Zhuo Yifan constructs this large array, all his power emanates in a twisting vortex in the forest. Now the stage is set, so Zhuo Yifan heads back to Miss Lady Lu. Zhuo Yifan lets Miss Lady know that he's going to teach her magic shackles and other spells to help her control and kill the bandits. Zhuo Yifan takes Miss Lady to the set of array formations he constructed. Meanwhile, he also goes to rendezvous with the bandits who have Peng Tongling in their custody. The Magic Emperor appears out of nowhere in front of the bandits, but as one of the bandits charges the Magic Emperor in an attempt to take his life, the bandit immediately stops as Zhuo Yifan claims he paralyzed the Lady of the Lu family and her brother, and he's here to make a deal. Zhuo Yifan talks the bandits into making a deal with him. Meanwhile, Peng Tongling curses him for his betrayal. Zhuo Yifan leads these bandits through the forest, but once he gets to the designated location, he stops and lets them know this will be the place where they die. Sun Guanjia charges Zhuo Yifan, but Zhuo Yifan disappears as he hits Sun Guanjia with the substitution jutsu. Sun Guanjia tells his men to spread out, but one by one his men start to disappear. Next thing you know, a red fog starts to overtake the area as Sun Guanjia comes to the conclusion that this must be some kind of very complicated array method. But these guys don't know just how complicated this array method is, as they have no idea they're actually dealing with the Magic Emperor who's playing all sides. With the help of Miss Lady Lu and the magic Emperor taught her, all of the soldiers get controlled and disappear one by one. The Magic Emperor embraces Miss Lady, as now the next step is to kill these guys. The Magic Emperor imbues her with an incredible amount of power, sending ghosts rising from the floor and flying towards the bandits. Now, upon seeing the ghosts, the bandits are horrified because they've never seen ghosts like these before. And unfortunately for the bandits, there's nothing they can do, as the ghosts make quick work of all of them, one by one. Sun Guanjia attempts to retaliate, but even he is no match for the ghost, as the ghosts enter his body and proceed to kill him. The last thing Sun Guanjia would see is Zhuo Yifan, and he asks Zhuo Yifan who the hell he is, but Zhuo Yifan simply replies, "Go to hell," and asks the Hell King. As the bandits all die, the Magic Emperor summons the ghosts to return to him, as now the Magic Emperor feeds on the power the ghosts have stripped from the bandits. The Magic Emperor's power raises all the way to the 9th level, as he absorbs all the power brought by the assassination until it is exhausted. After the Magic Emperor finishes gathering strength, he's reunited by the Lady of the Lu family, as well as her younger brother and Pang Tong Ling, who's been rescued. Pang Tong Ling bends the knee to Zhao Fan, as he's grateful for Zhao Fan saving his life. The Magic Emperor is impressed by the loyalty of Pang Tong Ling. Nevertheless, he knows they have a huge journey ahead of them if he hopes to reclaim his lost power. To be continued.